Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Finally, guys, let's take a look at the Bitcoin market. In the beginning of the week, the performance was a bit surprising because market has shown uncontrolled deep retracement back to the almost 60 even level. Well, the retracement per se, it's not really of the surprising fact. It's because we said, and everybody knows already, that Bitcoin is overextended, and actually when it stands at the weekly overbought, it's logical to suggest that it might be some deep retracement. Besides, by the weekly time frame, the 6-1 support area, 61 area is not really deep retracement. It's just 30% from most recent upward swing. This is not even the major 6-1 30% retracement that we see at lower level. But still, on the intraday charts and the daily chart, it looks more or less impressive. So this spike down. The one thing that we have to mention here on the weekly charts is recall that market has challenged the lows of the high wave pattern, but total breakout hasn't happened. It returns right back up. So it might be the fake downside breakout, and sometimes it leads to the upward action and breakout in opposite direction. It always happens with the flags, rectangles, and so on. But anyway, whether this will happen or not, we do not know. But anyway, we have to say that, as usual happening with the high waves, in the direction of the breakout, market should follow. So since here was a successful attempt to break it down, we could count and possible market could change the direction and trying to test the upper border as well. That's what about Bitcoin on the weekly. Lower time frame on the daily charts, most interesting things stand. First of all, take a look at our attempt to take the long position here was not successful because despite that nice upward bounce here, and this market was standing in the fib level around 64 area, if you remember, later it still has dropped more. So could we say that in this point where we were considering taking the long position, we have made the mistake? It's probably not. It's just because we haven't done anything that goes against some rules that we are following in the trading process. We're not breaking any rules. Trading is just a probability, and sometimes even when you make the trading plan that is perfect, it could not work. This market just hasn't formed the pattern that we intend to. It means that currently we could try to make the same trick as we're trying to do last week or in the beginning of this week on Monday, because here this time we have better looking pattern, so we could see nice looking engulfing. It's almost bullish reversal session on the white candle. It's market closed slightly below the top of the previous black candle. So here we have nicely looking engulfing, right? And we are following the same logic. Here market should trying to form some kind of the ABCD pattern on lower time frame. Simple. And we mostly will have probably the same pattern that we were considering. Besides, in this time, additionally to our sold level, we have strong confidence around 60 even, where market actually has formed this pattern. So from that standpoint, the support area is also now stands stronger. On the 4-hour time frame chart, that's particular pattern that we could start considering. So first, market should complete the neckline. As you will see on hourly chart, very probable that neckline already stands in place, so probably it will be slightly skewed pattern. Here, in our primary object to watch for is a retracement, supposedly back to the 64-65 area, where we will consider, or at least think about taking the long position, depending on what the performance market will show. We do not want to see something strong sell-offs, something like this. We would like to see gradual and slow action to the downside. Here's what has happened with our first head and shoulders. So you can see that actually at the point we were talking about, this market was forming some kind of the shoulder, but later it was not able to break the neckline and collapse below the lows. So this actually was the point where we have to out of this trade, because that is an validation point for a bullish setup. We usually use the bottom of the right arm position taken, as soon market breaking below the potential entry point. This means that Henshorst is failing, especially if it was not able to break the neckline. So at this point, situation has changed and this market collapsed below the head. Now, as you could see with this upward action, XOP already is done. This is the reason why I think that the neck probably stands in place. So this is target usual points on the neckline. It already has been tested. And now we're just watching for some APC repetition to the downside, where the bottom of the right arm should be formed. As I said, it's somewhere 63.50, 64.50, somewhere in this area. So that's what we will be looking in Bitcoin in nearest time. Let's see how this scenario will start working. Hopefully it will be more successful.